赤コーナー185センチ、103.9キロ。パベル
The birthday boy, Paweł Nastula, is 35, 6 feet tall, 231 pounds, his debut in Pride Fighting Championships.
191センチ、103.5キロ。
Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira is 29, 6'3", 233 pounds, 11-2-0, and 1 no contest in Pride. Boss Rutan, is 6 months training enough time to learn striking? Because that's what Nastula told me prior to this matchup. That's how much he spent training to prepare for his matchup with Nogueira.
Well, it depends. If he did it 2 times a day, then it could make a big difference. But most of the times it's like 3 times a week, and they think already that's enough. So I truly hope that he trained hard on his striking.
And by the way, this fight is being broadcast live in Poland, so that is also adding to perhaps the pressure Paweł Nastula faces. But again, a legend in judo, and now making his debut in Pride against one of the very best, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira.
Yep, Nogueira should firing left low kicks to the leg, because the way, the stance that Paweł has, he's waiting, he's ready to get left low kicks.
Now, in him dressing in full MMA gear, is this a psychological thing he's played against Nogueira? Because Nogueira probably expected him to be in a full gi.
Yeah, I think so too. And maybe he saw the fight between Sakuraba and Royce Gracie, and then Sakuraba actually used the gi against Royce. So he thought, you know what? He's used to fighting jiu-jitsu. Maybe he's going to find ways to use that gi against me. So
but
I better take it off.
Having said that, I mean, for a few seconds, okay, so what? Now you're in my house, and there he goes right away to work into the half butterfly guard of Nastula.
Whoa, nice reversal.
By Nastula.
Yeah, very nice. Good timing. But hey, 360 wins in a row. We kind of know that his ground game is very good. Good control. And now he's in the guard of Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira.
When asked why he chose at the relative advanced age of 35 to try his hand at MMA, he said, why not? I did everything I could do in judo, and I'm still fit enough to compete, so here I am.
Well, look here, he's looking for a reverse figure 4, Nogueira is. But it's going to be very difficult to pull off. But you never know.
Nogueira also looked like he was trying for a body triangle, but always, again, a very active guard for Nogueira. Holding the proverbial PhD in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Now Nastula trying to work the body inside the closed guard. Wide base. He is a realist, though, Nastula. When asked how much of a chance does he think he has of winning this fight, or is it reality, boss? He said he has a 60% chance of winning.
You know what? He's doing actually really good right now, but there is no threat for Nogueira. I don't think there is a submission from here, and I don't think that he has the knockout power to knock Nogueira out. I mean, Nogueira, we saw him getting some bombs from Mirko Cro Cop, and it didn't even flinch him.
And we also saw in the fight against Fyodor Emelianenko, the fight that he lost the heavyweight title to originally,
that he could take a shot.
Yes.
We're finishing each other's senses tonight, Mark.
That's very good. Telepathic. Now Norcel's position, looking maybe for a guillotine choke attempt. The arm is inside, though.
No, he doesn't have anything.
No, and he doesn't want to expend that energy as well. You see the fans reacting as well. They always get excited with the submission attempts. Very intelligent crowd here at the Saitama Super Arena in Japan. Another huge crowd on hand for Critical Countdown 2005, the second round of the Pride middleweight tournament. And what added attractions, boss?
They're going to break, and they're going to restart in the center of the ring. Yes, you're right.
You know, Mirko Cro Cop preparing for his world title fight against Fyodor Emelianenko. There's a replay here. We saw him dispose of Emelianenko's teammate, Ibrahim Magomedov.
There we go again.
Earlier tonight, we saw Sergei Haratonov dispatch the debuting Pedro the Rock Hizzo in rather surprising fashion.
Yeah, that was just unbelievable.
And they'll be brought back up to their feet. There is Mirko Krokop looking on. And you can see in the background Fyodor Emelianenko in the red t-shirt in the crowd. The two names on everyone's mind. Their long-awaited title fight coming up in August. And right now, pulling guard is Nastula.
Yep, he's sitting there in the half guard. You know what? Nastula actually threw a kick. Kind of surprised me there. But now, this is Nogueira's game. And Nogueira was warned before because he had this position before and got reversed, so he has to watch out now. Really take care of your positioning. Positioning always before submission. That's what I say.
Sage advice from El Guapo Boss Rudin. And again, especially Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you really are working with what the opponent will give you and looking to fill the gaps, especially at this high level of competition. And it doesn't get any better than Pride Fighting Championships. Now looking perhaps to try to pass there and go into side control. Got the tight, closed half guard.
Yeah, you see Nogueira, he really wants to pass. He needs to get out of there.
Midway through round number one, doing a good job of cross-facing Nastula, but now they're running out of real estate here, boss, along the ropes.
Some nice shots there. Not super effective, but hey, they add up. And here we go, almost, no. Can he pass that half guard? Puts his left foot there already on the knee so he can pull his leg out. Yes, and he's going.
Good
scarf
job.
hold here. Actually a modified scarf hold.
Maybe see it. Good job though of Nastula trying to hold that left leg of Nogueira's at bay because fearing some knee strikes.
Yep.
So good ring generalship there by Nastula.
Yep, he's been studying some tapes. That's for sure.
Trying to keep him in tight, but Nogueira always thinking, always moving.
And again, I always say you should throw knees.
Now he's going for the guillotine choke from net, perhaps setting up the anaconda.
Yep, no, it's not working.
Now
Nice
knee
knees.
strikes, north-south.
Yes, very good for
good
Paweł here.
escape
Oh,
by
and he's got a
Nastula,
punch. He's
but he
done.
was struck
He's
there.
done. Nogueira should attack now because he stunned him.
Good sprawl.
He stunned him there with the punch. Oh, no,
And
no, this is
Nastula
not
ends
good.
up on top. So he escapes the danger zone because you were right. You could see it in his eyes. He was staggered. But he now finds himself in the guard of Nogueira. So rather, I mean, Nastula is acquitting himself quite well here, boss.
He's doing a good game. He's playing a good game. Good balance on his feet. Yeah, we saw it, but hey, he got the fight to the
nice
ground.
up kick.
Nice up kick there. Steps away. Oh, triangle. He has to watch out though. But I don't think that Nogueira can catch him. But I've been wrong before, of course. But 360 fights in a row, winning.
And a nice
With
sweep now
submission.
by Nogueira, and he'll start to rain down some left hands. Nastula looks like he may be fatigued or hurt. What's going on here, boss?
You know what? I think when you go from, like, say, only striking and suddenly submissions are involved, you get really tired. And it's also vice versa, of course. He's used to playing the judo game, but this is totally different.
This is mixed martial arts.
I have marathon runners coming into my class, sorry, and they cannot even do 3 rounds. They run marathons. It's a total different ball game.
Some of the best conditioned. I mean, everyone who's exposed to the sport for the very first time just gets a better understanding and appreciation. Nice passing of the guard there by Nogueira, going one way and then pivoting to the next, and there's some knee strikes.
Yep, there we go. And you know one thing for sure, Nogueira, I don't think we ever saw him fatigue. He will keep going for the rest of this match.
Almost looked like he had the back mount there, boss. But now he's again running out of, you know, it seems like every time he's about to take real advantage, you're along the ropes. Now turns him over.
Now he should start raining down those knees. To the body also, and to the head, of course.
Maybe a side choke there.
Nice job.
And there into the full mount for the first time in this fight. And now some ground and pound.
He's going to set up an armbar. Is he really going to do it? I wouldn't take the risk. Left hook right straight. Not only hooks, not only straights, mix it up. That's it. That's what you should do.
Hammer strikes. Nastula has to defend himself intelligently here. Those blows are accruing damage points.
And look at the balance that Nogueira has on top of him. They stop the fight. Yep.
Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira said his simple mission after 6 months away from Pride Fighting Championships was to come back and simply, quote, kick some ass. And that's what he did against Paweł Nastula. But you know what, Nastula, for his first fight in Pride, coming from the judo world against one of the best in Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, for the 8+ minutes that he was in this fight, did pretty well.
He did pretty well, yes. No, nobody can say anything bad about him. I think he did great. He will adjust now, and he will work, go back to the scoreboard as the drawing board, as they always say, and yeah, work on the defense for strikes on the bottom.
Are you surprised that it was via ground and pound? Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira picking up the win.
Yes, I really thought that Antonio was going to try to knock him out on his feet. Whoa, nice knees there. And Paweł already discovered there that just putting your hand on top of your head is not going to stop those knees from having impact. And here you can see by the look in his face that he was already shot. He had a hard punch there. And here we're going for that choke, that anaconda choke he's trying to make, but he twists out right away. So obviously he studied some tapes of Nogueira, and he said, I'm not going to get caught with this. Knees, he blocked that one too. Yes, his instincts are real good, but he has to work a little bit more on the mixed martial arts combination, the ground fighting and the striking, mixing it up.
It was almost to a degree like watching Mark Hunt in his MMA debut against Yoshida, and that he showed good natural MMA instincts again.
Yes, he had real good natural instincts.
Nastula coming from the judo world, but here we see Rodrigo Nogueira finishing the fight. 8 minutes, 38 seconds, round one, via ground and pound, picking up the victory.